You absolutely must see this before tomorrow. Urgent warning for all chosen ones regarding the new moon portal of October 22nd through the 25th. Do not miss this. Your entire timeline for the rest of the year depends on what you do, and more importantly, what you don't do over the next 72 hours. Listen very closely. If you're feeling a strange pull, a sense of nervous excitement, or even a deep, unexplainable exhaustion right now, it's not just you. It is the universe knocking on the door of your soul. This is the final energetic gateway of the season, a Libra new moon portal that holds unprecedented power to either catapult you into your highest destiny or lock you into a karmic loop you thought you had escaped. Most people will treat this like any other new moon. They'll light a candle, write down a few intentions, and go to bed, completely oblivious to the spiritual traps being laid. But you are not most people. The fact that you found this video is your first sign that your spirit guides are desperately trying to get your attention. This isn't just about manifestation, it's about protection. It's about navigating a very narrow, very potent energetic corridor where the veil is thinner than it has been all year. What you are about to hear are the 11 spiritual mistakes that the universe is begging you to avoid. Making even one of these mistakes could not only block your blessings, but actively reverse the spiritual progress you've worked so hard for. This is not fear-mongering. This is a sacred caution, a divine heads up. Your frequency is being tested, and this portal is the final exam. Before we dive into the first critical mistake, we must understand the unique energetic signature of this Libra new moon. Libra is the sign of balance, justice, relationships, and harmony. But when a new moon opens a portal in this sign, it's not just encouraging balance, it is demanding it. It acts like a cosmic magnifying glass, amplifying every single imbalance in your life, every unresolved conflict, every unspoken truth in your relationships, every area where you are giving more than you receive. All of it is being brought to the surface for karmic judgment. This portal is a great wire of souls, and anything that is out of alignment with your highest good will feel incredibly heavy, incredibly loud, and incredibly urgent right now. The universe isn't doing this to punish you, it's doing it to free you. It is forcing you to see the energetic leaks in your reality so you can patch them up before stepping into the next chapter. The 11 mistakes we will cover are the primary ways people unknowingly sabotage this divine recalibration process. They are the subtle, almost invisible ways that we allow lower frequencies to anchor us down when we are meant to be ascending. So take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and let's begin with the first and most foundational mistake you must avoid at all costs. The very first spiritual mistake, the one that serves as the foundation for all the others, is this: ignoring the whispers of your body and intuition. Right now, your physical and energetic bodies are acting as a divine antenna, picking up cosmic frequencies and data downloads at an unprecedented rate. That sudden headache, it's not just dehydration, it's your crown chakra struggling to process a massive influx of light codes. That strange fluttering in your stomach, it's not just anxiety, it's your solar plexus warning you about a person or situation that is draining your life force. The overwhelming urge to sleep, to be alone, to cancel plans. That is your spirit guide team screaming at you to conserve your energy because it is being used for a massive upgrade on the astral plane. During this portal, your intuition is not whispering, it is shouting. But in our noisy, distraction-filled world, we have been conditioned to ignore these signals. We pop a pill for the headache, we rationalize the anxiety, we push through the fatigue because we've been told that's what strong people do. But during this sacred window, pushing through is the equivalent of trying to swim against a cosmic tsunami. You will exhaust yourself and miss the entire point of the energetic shift. Your body is the vessel for your soul, and right now, it is communicating divine intelligence directly to you. Ignoring it is like ignoring a direct message from the universe. The headaches are telling you to ground yourself. The anxiety is telling you to set energetic boundaries. The fatigue is telling you to rest so your spiritual self can integrate the new 5D frequencies that are flooding the planet. So for the next 3 days, make a sacred vow to listen. When your body says rest, you rest. When your gut tells you a person is off, you trust it without needing logical proof. When a sudden intuitive hit tells you to drive a different way home or to reach out to an old friend, you do it without question. Your logical mind cannot comprehend the quantum leaps your soul is trying to make. You must surrender to the wisdom of your vessel. It is the compass guiding you through this portal. To ignore it is to choose to be lost. This leads us directly into the hidden mechanics of why this mistake is so critical right now. The Libra new moon portal is working overtime to harmonize your inner and outer worlds. Your intuition is the bridge between these two realms. When you ignore your intuition, you are essentially dynamiting that bridge. This creates a massive energetic dissonance, a static that scrambles your entire frequency. This static manifests in the physical world as brain fog, confusion, indecisiveness, and a feeling of being stuck or disconnected. You might find yourself scrolling endlessly, unable to focus, or starting tasks and never finishing them. This isn't a failure of your discipline, it's a symptom of your disconnection from your inner guidance system. The universe is trying to send you a clear signal, a roadmap for your next steps, but you are choosing to listen to the static of your ego or the noise of the outside world instead. Every time you override that gut feeling, you weaken your intuitive muscle. You tell the universe that you don't trust the guidance it's sending, so it begins to send less of it, or rather, you become less capable of perceiving it. During this potent portal, the consequences are immediate. Ignoring your gut feeling about a business deal could lock you into a contract that drains you for years. Pushing yourself to attend a social gathering when your energy is screaming no could expose you to an energetic vampire who latches onto your aura. The stakes are incredibly high. The remedy is simple but not easy. It requires radical trust. For the next 72 hours, treat your intuition as the most sacred infallible oracle. Before making any decision, no matter how small, close your eyes, place a hand on your heart and belly, and ask, does this expand my energy or contract it? The first feeling, the immediate, pre-logical response, is your truth. Honor it fiercely. This practice alone will protect you from 90% of the energetic traps of this portal. It is the master key to unlocking its blessings. If you are feeling your intuition speaking to you more loudly than ever before, if you feel that internal hum of awareness, I want you to pause and anchor this commitment. Go to the comments and type "I am listening" to make a declaration to yourself and to the universe that you will honor the divine guidance flowing through you. Now let's move to the second spiritual mistake, which is intricately linked to the first. It is subtle, pervasive, and one of the most effective ways to lower your vibration and slam the portal door shut in your own face. The second mistake you must avoid is engaging in low vibrational communication, especially gossip and complaining. As we discussed, this is a Libra portal, governing relationships, harmony and justice. Your words are energetic currency. They are spells you cast into the universe every time you speak. During this 3-day window, the creative and destructive power of your words is amplified 1,000-fold. Every word you utter is an energetic seed that will be planted in the fertile soil of this new moon, and it will bear fruit with shocking speed. When you choose to engage in gossip, you are not just talking about someone else, you are weaving a web of negative psychic energy that entangles you, the person you are speaking to, and the person you are speaking about. It is a tripartite curse. You are lowering your own frequency to match the perceived flaw you are judging in another, thereby attracting situations that will mirror that very flaw back to you. Complaining operates on a similar insidious frequency. When you complain, you are using your divine power of speech to affirm and energize what you don't want. You are placing a cosmic order for more lack, more frustration, and more problems. During this portal, the universe is in a state of hyper-receptivity. It's not really listening to the meaning of your words, as much as it's responding to the vibration behind them. So when you complain, "I never have enough money," the universe doesn't hear your desire for more. It hears the powerful, emotional vibration of not enough money, and rushes to deliver more experiences that match that feeling. This is why you might notice that after a long complaining session with a friend, you suddenly get an unexpected bill, or your car breaks down. It's not a coincidence. It is a direct, energetic boomerang. Your words created your reality. Over the next 72 hours, Be ruthlessly mindful of every word that leaves your mouth. Before you speak, ask yourself, is this true? Is this kind? Is this necessary? Is this uplifting? If the answer is no, choose the power of sacred silence. Instead of gossiping, send silent blessings to the person who is on your mind. Instead of complaining, practice radical gratitude, even for the challenges, by stating, "Thank you for this lesson in resilience." Guard your words as if they are spells, because right now, they are. Let's break down the energetic physics of this even further. Every word carries a specific frequency. Words like love, gratitude, joy, and abundance vibrate at a high frequency, creating coherence in your energy field. They align you with the 5D matrix of possibility and miracles. Words born from judgment, fear, lack, and resentment vibrate at a low, distorted frequency. They create chaos in your energy field and anchor you firmly in the dense, limited 3D reality of struggle. When this Libra portal is open, the veil between dimensions is thin, meaning the manifestation time between your word and its physical result is compressed. Think of it like this. Normally, there might be a buffer, a time delay between your negative utterance and its consequence. But right now, that buffer is gone. You are in a what you speak is what you get zone. In real time. This is a profound test from the universe. It's testing your mastery over your own creative power. Can you maintain a high vibrational state of speech, even when the world around you is steeped in negativity? Can you be the person who elevates a conversation rather than dragging it down? This is a core competency for any soul ascending to a higher level of consciousness. You must become an impeccable warrior of the word. A powerful practice for the next 3 days is to speak only in the affirmative. Instead of saying, "I hope I don't get sick," say, "I am affirming my perfect health and vitality." Instead of, "I'm so stressed about this deadline," say, "I am flowing with divine time and accomplish everything with ease." This is not about toxic positivity or ignoring reality. It's about consciously choosing not to energize the reality you do not wish to experience. You acknowledge the challenge internally, but you use your powerful voice to call forth the desired solution. Protect your energy by protecting your speech. Do not allow the casual negativity of others to become a poison in your own sacred field. This mistake is so easy to make, yet so devastating to your spiritual momentum. Be vigilant. Your future self will thank you. The blessings that are trying to find you can only locate you if your verbal frequency matches the frequency of the blessings themselves. You cannot complain your way to joy. You cannot gossip your way to harmonious relationships. During this portal, you must speak the reality you wish to inhabit. The third spiritual mistake is one of the most tempting to make during a Libra new moon, and it is a trap that countless well-meaning souls will fall into over the next 72 hours. It is the act of forcing resolutions and seeking external validation in relationships. The energy of Libra naturally brings our focus to our connections with others, partners, family, friends, and even colleagues. You will feel a powerful, almost overwhelming urge to fix things, to have that difficult conversation, to clear the air, to achieve a state of perfect harmony and balance right now. Your ego will tell you that this is the perfect time, that the lunar energy supports it. This is a dangerous half-truth. While the portal is illuminating the imbalances, its energy is far too raw, volatile, and intense for delicate diplomatic missions. Forcing a resolution at this moment is like trying to perform intricate heart surgery in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane. The intentions may be pure, but the environment is primed for chaos, misunderstanding, and emotional escalation. What you perceive as a gentle nudge for clarity can be received by the other person as a psychic bulldozer, causing them to become defensive and shut down, ultimately deepening the very rift you are trying to heal. The universe is not asking you to fix your relationships with others right now. It is demanding that you fix your relationship with yourself. The external discord is merely a mirror, a divine reflection of the internal discord you are carrying. The desperate need to get closure, to hear an apology, to have your feelings validated by another person, is a sign that you have placed your own inner peace in someone else's hands. This is the ultimate energetic imbalance, and this portal is designed to help you reclaim that power, not give it away again. The true work of this portal is internal. It is about achieving a state of energetic sovereignty. This means finding your point of balance within your own being, independent of anyone else's actions, words, or approval. The urge to force a conversation is often a trauma response, a deep-seated fear of uncertainty, and a need to control the narrative. The universe is asking you to sit in the sacred discomfort of the unknown. It's asking you to hold space for the sacred pause. Instead of picking up the phone to hash it out, pick up a journal. Ask yourself the hard questions. Why do I feel this desperate need for their validation? What am I afraid will happen if this issue remains unresolved for a little longer? What part of me am I abandoning by seeking their approval? The answers will be profoundly illuminating. You might discover that you're seeking their apology because you haven't yet forgiven yourself. You might realize you're pushing for a commitment because you are not yet fully committed to your own path. This is the gold. This is the alchemy of the Libra portal. The true resolution doesn't happen over a tense cup of coffee, it happens in the sacred silence of your own heart. When you find your balance within, when you give yourself the validation you were seeking from them, the external reality will begin to shift and reorganize itself around your new coherent frequency. The conversation you thought you needed to have may become unnecessary. The apology you craved may arrive unsolicited. Or you may realize that the relationship itself was the imbalance, and you'll find the strength to walk away with peace and grace. But none of this can happen if you short-circuit the process by forcing a premature confrontation. For the next 3 days, your relationships are a sacred mirror. Don't try to polish the reflection, clean the mirror. Go within, observe, feel, and heal. The harmony you seek is an inside job. Let's dive deeper into the invisible mechanics at play here. Every unresolved issue in a relationship is an open, energetic loop. It's a circuit of energy that leaks your life force. Your mind will constantly circle back to it, draining your precious mental and emotional resources. The untrained response is to try and violently close that loop by forcing a conclusion. But during this portal, the energy is so amplified that trying to force a loop closed can actually shatter the entire circuit, causing irreparable damage. The higher spiritual path is to transform the nature of the loop from within. When you stop feeding it the energy of anxiety, neediness, and control, and instead feed it the energy of self-love, acceptance, and trust in divine timing, the loop begins to close itself, gently and organically. This is an act of profound energetic maturity. It is you as a sovereign creator, deciding that your inner peace is no longer contingent on anything outside of you. This is the lesson. Libra is here to teach at the highest level, not the compromise of codependence, but the beautiful, self-sustaining harmony of two whole individuals choosing to connect, rather than two broken halves trying to complete each other. The practical application is this: for any relationship that feels heavy right now, create a sacred, energetic boundary. This doesn't mean cutting them off unless your intuition screams for it. It means visualizing a beautiful sphere of shimmering light around you. Within this sphere is your peace, your balance, your truth. You can send love out from this sphere, but you do not allow the chaos, expectations, or emotional turmoil of others to enter it. This is your temple. Within it, you do your work. You journal, you meditate, you dance, you cry. You become your own source of comfort and validation. By doing this, you allow the powerful, intelligent energy of the new moon to do its work on everyone involved, without your ego's interference. Trust that the universe is orchestrating the highest good for all. Your only job is to hold your own center. If you are resonating with this message and are committing to honoring the sacred pause in your relationships, to doing the internal work first, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare, "I trust divine timing." Anchor this intention into the collective consciousness and feel the profound peace that comes with releasing the need to control. This brings us to the fourth critical mistake, a subtle trap of inaction that can stagnate your growth and cause you to miss the entire propulsive energy of this gateway. This is the mistake of falling into spiritual passivity and waiting for an external sign. There is a pervasive myth in some spiritual circles that manifestation is a passive process. You are told to surrender, to let go, and to wait for divine timing. While these concepts hold a kernel of truth, they are often misinterpreted in a way that leads to total paralysis. Chosen ones, in particular, can fall into this trap. You feel you are destined for great things, so you wait for the great, unmistakable, Hollywood movie sign to appear, the burning bush, the angelic visitation, the winning lottery ticket that lands on your doorstep. You wait for the universe to roll out the red carpet and remove all obstacles before you take a single step. During this portal, this mindset is spiritual quicksand. It will sink you. The universe operates on the principle of co-creation. It is a dance, and you are expected to be an active and willing partner. It cannot dance with you if you are standing completely still against the wall, waiting to be asked. True surrender is not the abdication of your power. It is the cessation of resistance to your own intuitive nudges. It is surrendering the ego's need to know the entire 10-step plan, and instead, trusting the quiet, internal whisper that is guiding you toward the very next aligned action. The signs do not come while you wait. The signs come because you move. Aligned action is the catalyst. It is the signal you send to the universe that you are serious, that you are ready to meet it halfway. During this highly potent new moon portal, the universe is not looking for grand, heroic gestures. It is looking for small, consistent acts of faith. It's looking for proof that you trust your own inner guidance system. So instead of waiting for the inspiration to write your book, the aligned action is to open a document and write a single, imperfect sentence. Instead of waiting for the perfect job to be posted online, the aligned action is to spend 15 minutes updating your resume with language that truly reflects the power and wisdom you now embody. Instead of waiting for your soulmate to find you, the aligned action is to take yourself out on a date, to treat yourself with the love and reverence you wish to receive, to become the person you want to attract. These small actions are energetic votes for the future you wish to create. They create momentum. They begin to generate a powerful energetic current, and it is this current that the universe can then grab hold of and amplify, bringing synchronicities, opportunities, and yes, the very signs you were waiting for. Waiting is a state of lack. It energetically communicates to the universe that you do not have what you need right now, that you are incomplete. Aligned action is a state of empowerment. It communicates that you are a sovereign creator, working in tandem with the divine to bring your vision to life. Do not let the next 72 hours pass you by in a state of passive hope. Your destiny is not a spectator sport. The portal is open, the energy is flowing, but you must be the one to paddle your canoe into the current. Let's dissect the quantum mechanics of this. Reality is a field of infinite potential until it is collapsed into a specific experience by a conscious observer who takes action. When you are passive, you are leaving the field of potential wide open for your reality to be collapsed by the intentions of others, by the collective consciousness, or by your own subconscious fears. You are at the mercy of the energetic tides. When you take even the smallest aligned action, you become a powerful focal point of intention. You are grabbing the quantum field with both hands and saying, "This, collapse the potential around this." An aligned action is any step, no matter how small, that feels expansive and resonant in your body. It's the thing that both excites you and scares you a little. That is the sweet spot. That is where the magic is. The fear is just the ego recognizing that you are about to leave your comfort zone, which is precisely where all growth occurs. This Libra portal is about bringing your life into balance, and the ultimate balance is the sacred marriage of being and doing. It is the harmony between silent, receptive meditation and focused, inspired action in the world. One without the other is incomplete. If you only meditate, you become an unrealized dreamer. If you only hustle, you burn out and become disconnected from your soul. The task for the next 72 hours is to listen deeply in the silence, avoiding mistake #1, and then to bravely act upon the guidance you receive. Listen, then act. Receive, then transmit. This is the rhythm of creation. Do not let fear, disguised as a need for one more sign, keep you from your divine dance with the cosmos. Take the step. The path will appear. If you are ready to step out of the waiting room and onto the dance floor of co-creation with the universe, I want you to affirm this shift. Go to the comments and type "I take aligned action." Feel the power in that statement. It is the declaration of a conscious creator who is ready to claim their destiny. Finally, we arrive at the fifth spiritual mistake for this period. This one deals with the echoes of the past, which will be swirling around you with immense intensity during this portal. The mistake is not in acknowledging the past, but in how you engage with it. The fifth mistake is revisiting old wounds without the intention to heal and transmute. The energy of this new moon, combined with the thinning of the veil, will act like a deep-sea pressure system, forcing old memories, karmic patterns, and the ghosts of past pains to the surface. You will suddenly remember a betrayal from a decade ago with crystal clarity. The sting of an old failure might feel as fresh as it did the day it happened. You might find yourself dreaming of people you haven't thought of in years. This is not a sign that you are moving backward. It is in fact a profound opportunity for liberation. The universe is presenting you with these energetic imprints so that you can finally heal them and release them for good. The mistake, the trap, is to fall back into the story. It's to pick up the old wound and engage with it from the same level of consciousness in which it was created. This looks like replaying the painful event over and over in your mind, retelling the story to anyone who will listen about how you were wronged, and indulging in the low-frequency emotions of blame, resentment, and victimhood. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called "Warning, All Chosen Ones, Watch This" before November 2025. Rare moon portals still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. When you do this, you are not healing the wound. You are reinfecting it. You are taking the potent creative energy of the new moon portal and pouring it directly into the timeline of your past trauma, strengthening its hold on your present reality. It is the equivalent of a psychic and spiritual addiction, a subconscious attachment to the identity of being the one who was hurt. This portal is a test of your spiritual alchemy. Can you take the lead of your past pain and transform it into the gold of wisdom? The opportunity here is to shift your role from the victim in the story to the sacred witness. The sacred witness is the higher soul-level aspect of your consciousness that can observe the memory and its associated emotions without becoming entangled in them. When an old wound surfaces, your task is not to suppress it, nor is it to wallow in it. Your task is to hold it with compassion, like you would a crying child. You acknowledge the memory. I see you. I remember this. You validate the emotion. I feel the sadness/anger/betrayal. It is valid. And then, once you have held it in this compassionate embrace, you ask the alchemical question: what is the wisdom this memory holds for me now? What is the gift in this wound? What pattern is this revealing so that I may now transcend it? This line of questioning fundamentally shifts your energetic relationship to the past. You are no longer a passive recipient of pain. You are an active seeker of wisdom. You are extracting the medicine from the poison. Perhaps the betrayal taught you the invaluable lesson of self-reliance. Perhaps the failure revealed a path that was not in your highest alignment, saving you from a decade of misery. When you can genuinely find the gift, the lesson, the pearl of wisdom within the painful oyster of the past, the emotional charge around the memory dissolves. The karmic knot unties itself. You are not forgiving the act for them. You are freeing yourself from the energetic prison of holding onto the pain. A powerful technique for this is to speak directly to your past self who experienced the trauma. Visualize them, see their pain, and then from your empowered present moment, tell them everything you needed to hear back then. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had. You are not broken. You are incredibly strong. I am here now, and I will protect you. You are loved. You are safe. This act of internal reparenting and compassion is one of the most profound forms of healing you can undertake. This portal gives you direct access to your own personal timeline. Do not use it to relive your tragedies. Use it to liberate your past selves, to reclaim the fragmented pieces of your soul, and to integrate their wisdom into the magnificent whole and empowered being you are becoming today. Your past is a library, not a life sentence. During this portal, visit the library, check out the books you need to learn from, and then walk out, leaving the weight of the stories behind, carrying only the wisdom you have gained. We now venture deeper into the energetic labyrinth of this Libra new moon portal, moving to the sixth spiritual mistake. This is an error so deeply woven into our daily lives that most people, even the spiritually aware, will make it without a second thought. It is the mistake of neglecting your sacred space and consuming energetic junk food. There is an immutable spiritual law that states your outer world is a direct and mercilessly honest reflection of your inner state. Your home, your car, your workspace. These are not just physical structures, they are extensions of your energy field. They are three-dimensional vision boards of your current vibrational reality. During this potent portal, when the veil is thin, and your sensitivity is at an all-time high, the energy of your environment has a direct and immediate impact on your own frequency. Physical clutter is more than just an organizational problem. It is stagnant, low-frequency energy made manifest. Each pile of unopened mail, each stack of clothes you no longer wear, each dusty forgotten object is an energetic anchor, holding the vibration of procrastination, indecision, and attachment to the past. This stagnant energy disrupts the natural flow of life force, or chi, through your home, creating an environment that energetically promotes confusion, fatigue, and a feeling of being stuck. The Libra new moon is desperately trying to bring harmonious, balanced, and beautiful energy into your life, but it cannot flow into a space that is already filled to the brim with chaotic, stagnant energy. You are asking for clarity while sitting in a room of confusion. You are praying for forward momentum while sleeping in a bedroom that holds the energy of a dozen past versions of you. It is an energetic contradiction, and the universe cannot override the powerful statement your environment is making. But this mistake goes far beyond the physical. In our modern world, the more insidious and damaging form of clutter is the digital and mental clutter we consume. We must speak of the grave danger of consuming energetic junk food. This is the endless mindless scrolling through social media feeds designed to trigger outrage and comparison. It is the consumption of sensationalist news that is engineered to activate your deepest survival fears. It is the reality television that glorifies conflict, betrayal, and low-vibrational human drama. Every time you engage with this type of content, you are willingly ingesting poison into your auric field. You are allowing the frequency of fear, lack, judgment, and chaos to infiltrate your sacred inner world. This energetic junk food, just like physical junk food, offers a momentary hit of stimulation but leaves you feeling depleted, anxious, and spiritually malnourished. During the October 22nd to 25th portal, your psychic defenses are naturally lowered as your system opens up to receive higher light codes. Consuming this low vibrational content is like leaving the front door of your home wide open during a psychic storm. It makes you incredibly susceptible to energetic attachments, thought form contamination, and the manipulation of your emotional state. You will find yourself feeling anxious, angry, or hopeless for no discernible reason, not realizing that you have absorbed these feelings from the collective consciousness through your unguarded consumption of media. The universe is trying to download blueprints for your next level of expansion, but it cannot get a clear signal through the noise and static of the energetic garbage you are feeding your mind. This is not a time for casual consumption, it is a time for sacred curation. You must become a ruthless gatekeeper of your own consciousness. The antidote to this pervasive mistake is a practice I call the sacred reset. It is an act of both physical and energetic purification. Your task over the next 72 hours is not to overhaul your entire life, but to choose just one sacred space and bring it into a state of pristine harmony and order. It could be your altar, your bedside table, your desk, or even just a single drawer. Clear it out completely. Cleanse it with smoke from sage or Palo Santo, or with sound from a bell or singing bowl. Remove everything that does not feel resonant with the highest, most empowered version of you that you are calling into being. As you do this, you are not just cleaning a physical space, you are performing a powerful ritual. You are sending a clear, undeniable signal to the universe that you are making room for the new. You are declaring that you are ready and willing to release the old to welcome the blessings that are waiting for you. This small act of physical alignment creates a powerful ripple effect through your entire energy field. Now you must apply the same principle to your energetic diet. For the next 3 days, I implore you to go on a strict media fast. This means consciously choosing to disengage from the news, from argumentative social media threads, and from any content that makes you feel anything less than peaceful, inspired, or joyful. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning: all chosen ones watch this before November 2025. Rare moon portal still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Unfollow or mute accounts that drain your energy. Replace your morning scroll with 5 minutes of silence. Your evening news with uplifting music. Your reality TV with a walk in nature. This will feel uncomfortable at first, because your system is addicted to the cortisol spikes of the drama. But as you detoxify, you will begin to notice a profound shift. Your mind will become quiet. Your intuition will become crystal clear. You will feel a deep sense of peace and sovereignty return to you. You are creating a clean, high-frequency internal environment where you can finally hear the whispers of your soul and receive the divine guidance this portal is offering. Do not underestimate the power of this. Clearing your space and cleaning your energetic diet is one of the most profound acts of self-love and spiritual discipline you can practice right now. It is the foundational work that makes all other manifestation possible. You cannot build a temple on a landfill. Clear the land first. Let us now proceed to the 7th spiritual mistake, which is a deep-seated energetic program that keeps so many brilliant souls trapped in a cycle of struggle, especially when it comes to material well-being. This mistake is operating from a mindset of scarcity and lack. As the new moon opens a portal for intention setting, the collective energy turns towards manifestation, very often for more money, better opportunities, and greater abundance. The fatal flaw, the hidden trap, is in the frequency from which these intentions are set. Most people attempt to manifest abundance from a deep cellular feeling of lack. They say, "I want more money," but the energetic subtext, the powerful vibration they are actually broadcasting to the universe, is "I don't have enough money right now." The universe, which is an impartial and impersonal mirror, does not respond to your words. It responds to your vibration. It hears the powerful, emotionally charged frequency of not enough, and according to its own immutable laws, it rushes to bring you more experiences that perfectly match that feeling of not enough. This is the cosmic paradox that keeps people stuck. They perform all the right rituals, they write the checks to themselves, they chant the affirmations, but their energetic signature is screaming scarcity, so they manifest more bills, more unexpected expenses, and more reasons to feel that there is never enough. This Libra portal is about balance, and the scarcity mindset is one of the most profound imbalances that can exist in a conscious creator. It is a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of the universe. The universe is not a stingy parent you have to beg for your allowance. It is an infinitely abundant field of potential, constantly flowing, constantly expanding, and always seeking to express itself through you. Scarcity is a lie. It is a survival program, installed in our collective consciousness, and stored in our lower chakras, a relic from a time when our physical survival was genuinely precarious. But for a chosen one on the path of ascension, holding on to this program is like trying to fly a starship using the instruction manual for a horse-drawn cart. It is obsolete technology that is actively sabotaging your mission. The signs that you are operating from this program are subtle but pervasive. It's the feeling of anxiety that clutches your chest when you open your banking app. It's the compulsive need to get the best deal on everything, not from a place of wise stewardship, but from a place of fear that you might be cheated out of what is rightfully yours. It is the pang of jealousy or resentment you feel when you see someone else succeed, because your scarcity program tells you that their success somehow diminishes the pool of resources available to you. It is the inability to invest in your own growth, be it a course, a book, or a healing session, because you are too afraid to let go of the money you are clinging to so tightly. This clinging, this hoarding, this fearful clutching is the energetic equivalent of making a fist. An open hand can both give and receive. A closed fist can do neither. During this portal, the universe is sending waves of abundant supportive energy to the planet. But if your energetic posture is a closed fist, this energy cannot enter your reality. It will flow around you and find its way to someone who is in a state of open, receptive trust. The work of the next 72 hours is to consciously, deliberately, and bravely unclench that fist. It is to begin the process of reprogramming your entire being to the frequency of divine sufficiency and infinite flow. The way to do this is not by pretending you are a billionaire when you are not. It is not about toxic positivity. It is about a radical shift in focus. The practice is to cultivate the feeling of divine sufficiency in the present moment. Scarcity lives in the imagined future. Yours, what if I can't pay my bills next month? Or the remembered past, yours, but I never had enough. Abundance, however, can only be found in the eternal now. So throughout the next 3 days, I want you to continuously bring your awareness back to this present moment. And in this moment, acknowledge what is sufficient. Right now you have enough air to breathe. Right now your heart is beating without your conscious effort. Right now you have access to this information. Anchor yourself in the reality that in this precise second, you are provided for. This is not a mental trick, it is a profound truth. From this place of present moment sufficiency, you can then begin a practice of gratitude that is focused on flow, not just static possessions. Instead of just being grateful for the money in your account, practice being grateful for the channels through which abundance can flow. Say, I am so grateful for the creativity and skills that allow value to flow through me into the world. Or I am so grateful for the technology that connects me to infinite opportunities and possibilities. Or I am so grateful for my body's ability to receive energy and nourishment. When you focus on the flow, you begin to see yourself not as a finite container that needs to be filled, but as an infinite conduit through which the abundance of the universe can express itself. This is the master key. This shift from hoarding to channeling is the energetic leap that allows the universe to partner with you in a whole new way. You stop being a beggar and become a co-creator. You stop worrying about getting your piece of the pie and realize you are the entire bakery. If you are ready to release the chains of the scarcity program and step into your divine role as a channel for infinite abundance, I want you to declare this powerful shift. Go to the comments now and type, I am a conduit for abundance. By typing this, you are sending a new signal, a new command to the quantum field. You are choosing to upgrade your energetic software. This leads us to our 8th spiritual mistake, a subtle but deeply powerful form of self-sabotage that is particularly prevalent among highly capable, empathic, and mission-driven souls. It is a shadow aspect of the very identity of being a chosen one. This mistake is refusing to receive and blocking the flow of divine support. As a soul who has come to Earth with a significant mission, you often carry a subconscious belief that you must do it all alone. You are the helper, the healer, the guide, the strong one. You are programmed to give, to serve, to support, to hold space for others. This is a beautiful and noble quality, but it has a dangerous shadow side. This shadow is a deep-seated resistance to receiving. This resistance can manifest in many ways. It's the inability to accept a compliment without deflecting it. It's the intense discomfort you feel when someone offers you a gift or pays for your meal. It is the deep-seated belief that asking for help is a sign of weakness or failure. It is the "I'll just do it myself" mentality that leads to burnout, exhaustion, and a profound sense of isolation. What you must understand is that the universe operates on the inviolable law of flow. Energy must move in a circuit. Giving and receiving are two parts of the same whole, like inhaling and exhaling. You cannot do one without the other for very long without creating a state of severe imbalance and eventual collapse. When you position yourself as a giver only, you are essentially trying to only exhale. You are constantly pushing energy out, but you are refusing to take any in. This not only depletes your own life force, but it also dams the river of universal support that is constantly trying to flow to you. Let's look at the energetic physics of this. The universe is always sending you support. This support comes in countless forms. An intuitive idea, a timely opportunity, a friend offering a listening ear, a stranger's kind word, a financial gift, a helping hand. These are all expressions of divine grace, attempting to reach you. However, if you are operating with a receiving block, you have an energetic shield around you. When these blessings arrive, they hit this shield and bounce off. You might not even consciously register that you've just rejected a gift from the universe. The compliment is deflected. The offer of help is politely refused. The opportunity is dismissed as too good to be true. The universe, seeing that its gifts are not being received, will not stop sending them, but the flow will be diverted to those who are open vessels. This is why you may see others who seem to move through life with grace and ease, attracting support from every corner, while you feel like you are pushing a boulder uphill, all alone. It is not because they are more worthy or more loved by the universe. It is simply because they know how to receive. The refusal to receive often stems from deep subconscious wounds. It can be a wound of worthiness. "Yo, I don't deserve to receive help or abundance." It can be a wound of trust. "Yo, if I receive from others, they will eventually hurt me or expect something in return." Or it can be a wound of spiritual ego. "Yo, as a chosen one, I am supposed to be the source of strength, not the one who needs it." During this Libra portal of balance, the universe is urgently calling you to heal this imbalance. It is reminding you that your mission is too great to be accomplished alone. You were never meant to carry this weight by yourself. True strength is not the refusal of help. It is the wisdom to recognize that divine support often comes through the hands and hearts of other people. The path to healing this block begins with small conscious acts of reception. The practice for the next 72 hours is to become a gracious receiver. Start with the simplest things. The next time someone gives you a compliment, I want you to resist the urge to deflect, diminish, or dismiss it. Instead, I want you to pause. Take a deep breath, look the person in the eye, and say a simple heartfelt, "Thank you. I receive that." Feel the energy of their words, of their gift, actually enter your field. It will feel foreign and uncomfortable at first, but with each repetition you are rewiring your nervous system. You are teaching your body and your subconscious mind that it is safe to receive. Extend this practice to all areas. If someone offers to help you carry your groceries, say yes. If a friend offers to treat you to coffee, allow them the joy of giving. If your intuition guides you to ask for support on a project, honor that guidance as a divine directive. Asking for help is not an admission of failure. It is an act of co-creation. It is you inviting the universe to work its magic through the people it has placed on your path. Each time you graciously receive, you are dissolving another layer of the energetic dam. You are widening the channel through which universal abundance, love, and support can flow to you. You will begin to notice a shift. Life will feel less like a struggle and more like a dance. Synchronicities will increase. The right people will show up at the right time. You will feel held, supported, and cherished by the universe in tangible ways. This is your birthright, but you must be the one to open the door. You must be willing to receive the love that is constantly being offered. Your mission requires you to be a full, overflowing fountain, not an empty, depleted well, and the only way to be a fountain is to be connected to the infinite source, and that connection requires you to be as masterful at receiving as you are at giving. We have now journeyed to the final and most profound layers of this sacred teaching, arriving at the last 3 spiritual mistakes that chosen ones must navigate with the utmost care during this powerful Libra new moon portal. These final errors are not about simple actions or mindsets. They delve into the very core of your spiritual identity and your relationship with the cosmos itself. The 9th mistake is a subtle distortion of a beautiful spiritual concept, a trap that even the most advanced souls can fall into. It is the mistake of spiritual bypassing and the suppression of human emotion. In our noble pursuit of enlightenment, peace, and high vibrational living, there is a dangerous temptation to prematurely transcend our own humanity. Spiritual bypassing is the act of using spiritual beliefs, practices, or concepts to avoid dealing with unresolved emotional issues, psychological wounds, and the messy, uncomfortable realities of being a soul in a human body. It's the love and light mask that we wear to cover up our authentic feelings of anger, grief, fear, or jealousy. It is the premature rush to forgiveness without actually feeling the sting of the betrayal. It's the intellectual declaration that everything is an illusion as a way to avoid the very real pain of loss. During this Libra new moon portal, which is a potent time for emotional purification and release, spiritual bypassing is the equivalent of discovering a deep infection in your body and simply putting a pretty bandage over it. The surface might look clean and spiritual, but underneath the poison is spreading, festering in your subconscious and your cellular memory, creating energetic blockages that will inevitably manifest as physical illness, emotional breakdowns, or self-sabotaging patterns. The universe is not asking you to be an unfeeling, detached monolith of positivity. It is asking you to be a fully integrated master. And a master is not someone who is devoid of emotion. A master is someone who has cultivated the courage and the capacity to feel the full spectrum of human emotion without being consumed by it. They have learned to allow emotions to move through them like weather, acknowledging them, honoring the information they carry, and then allowing them to pass without building a permanent residence. Anger, for example, is not a low vibrational emotion to be suppressed. It is a sacred messenger. It is a powerful life force energy that rises up to alert you that a boundary has been violated, that an injustice has occurred, or that your soul's truth is being compromised. To bypass this anger with platitudes like "I'm sending them love" before you have truly acknowledged its message is a profound act of self-betrayal. The authentic spiritual path is to first allow yourself to feel the raw energy of the anger in a safe and contained way, perhaps by punching a pillow, screaming in your car, or through vigorous exercise. Once the raw energetic charge has been moved, you can then sit with the anger and ask it, "What are you here to tell me? What boundary needs to be set? What action needs to be taken?" This is emotional alchemy. It is using the raw material of your humanity to fuel your spiritual evolution. The same is true for grief. Grief is not a problem to be solved. It is a sacred process to be honored. It is the emotional expression of love for something or someone you have lost. To rush this process to get over it too quickly is to dishonor that love. This portal is a time of deep release, and you cannot release what you are not willing to feel. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are your divine guidance system. Every bit as valid and important as your intuition. They are the compass of your soul, pointing you directly toward the areas within you that are crying out for healing, integration, and love. The practical application for the next 72 hours is to give yourself radical permission to be human. When an uncomfortable emotion arises, your task is not to judge it, fix it, or spiritualize it away. Your task is to simply be with it. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and locate the feeling in your body. Does it have a shape, a color, a temperature? Breathe into that space. Do not try to change it. Simply offer it your compassionate presence. You can place a hand over that part of your body and say, "I am here with you. It is safe to feel this." This practice of mindful, compassionate presence is what allows the trapped emotional energy to finally complete its cycle and release from your system. It is the deepest form of self-love. You are signaling to the wounded parts of yourself that they are welcome, that all parts of you belong. This is the true meaning of balance that the Libra portal is teaching. not the suppression of the dark in favor of the light, but the sacred integration of all aspects of your being into a harmonious whole. Do not be afraid of your own depths. Your shadow is not something to be feared or vanquished. It is a treasure chest of trapped power, creativity, and wisdom. This portal is giving you the key. Have the courage to turn it. Unlock the parts of yourself you have deemed unspiritual, and you will find the very fuel you need for your ultimate liberation. This leads us directly to the 10th spiritual mistake, a profound miscalculation of cosmic law that can render all your manifestation efforts null and void. It is the error of ignoring the power of sacred reciprocity. The universe operates as a closed-loop system of energetic exchange. For every output, there must be an input. For every blessing received, there must be a corresponding expression of gratitude and an offering of value back into the whole. This is the law of karma, the law of balance, the law of sacred reciprocity. Many people on the spiritual path approach the universe with a vending machine mentality. They put in their affirmations and intentions like coins, and they expect their desired manifestations to drop out at the bottom, with no further exchange required. This is a transactional, 3D understanding of a 5D, relational reality. The universe is not a machine to be manipulated. It is a living conscious intelligence that you are in a sacred relationship with, and like any healthy relationship, it requires a balanced flow of give and take. When you are only focused on what you can get from the universe, you are operating from a place of spiritual immaturity and energetic debt. You are creating an imbalance that the cosmos, in its infinite wisdom, will eventually have to correct. This correction often comes in the form of blessings that feel fleeting or that come with unexpected negative consequences, because they were not built on a stable foundation of reciprocal energy. During this Libra new moon portal, a time when you are planting powerful seeds for your future, it is absolutely critical that you infuse your intentions with the energy of reciprocity. As you write down your desires, as you visualize your goals, I want you to add one more crucial step. For each intention, ask yourself, how will the fulfillment of this desire allow me to be of greater service? How will this blessing flow through me to bless others and the world? For example, if you are manifesting a new home, infuse that intention with the vision of that home being a sanctuary of peace and love, a place where friends and family can gather and feel uplifted. If you are manifesting financial abundance, visualize yourself using that wealth not only to create security for yourself, but also to support artists, healers, and organizations that are making the world a better place. By doing this, you are aligning your personal desires with the grander cosmic agenda of universal upliftment. You are showing the universe that you can be trusted with greater blessings because you understand that they are not just for you, they are meant to flow through you. This is the secret frequency of the most powerful and effective manifestors on the planet. They are not just receivers, they are generous circulators of divine energy. Practice this during the portal. For every step you take towards your own dream, find a small way to help someone else with theirs. For every moment of peace you cultivate for yourself, send out a prayer of peace for the world. Balance the scales. Become a grateful giver as much as you are a gracious receiver, and you will unlock a flow of blessings so powerful and sustained it will astonish you. If this entire message has resonated with you, if you feel the truth of these words deep in your soul, and if you are fully committed to navigating this portal with conscious intention, I want you to make one final powerful declaration. This is your seal, your stamp, your final command to the universe. Go to the comments and type with conviction, I am ready. And so it is.